Welcome, gamers! On today's episode of the Crazychad Gaming Show, we talk about what is the best love story in gaming. Plus, I have an interview with Tengu230 and MeliPlayful, where we play a game to see who might know who a little bit better. So with no commercial interruption, let's start the show! I recently asked on my social media pages, what video game has the best love story? I want to share a couple answers with you, and then share mine. James answers, it's clearly either Link and Zelda or Mario and Princess Peach, both of which are still in relationships. Who can possibly last through what they have been through and keep starting and leading roles? It's amazing. I do agree, this is a great answer. Love should be forever, and the fact that they're still going strong after over 35 years shows true commitment to one another. David says, I think the relationship between Nathan Drake and Elena Fisher in Uncharted was such a well-written story. From the first game all the way to the fourth, getting to see them grow together and add to the character development was amazing. From being a girl that he was using for the money to fund his expedition, to marrying and having a kid and going on expeditions together. First impressions can be wrong sometimes. As Nathan and Elena got to know one another, they slowly broke down each other's barriers. They realized how much the other changed them for the better, and that's what love should be, finding someone who makes you a better person. My personal pick is Final Fantasy VIII. Squall was all about the mission, and he didn't let anyone get close to him, until Rinoa. These two realized that there were bigger problems in the world than just themselves, and together they stayed strong, finding one another when they needed it the most. First love can be great, because it makes you see there's more to life than just yourself. Did you like our choices? What video game do you think had the greatest love story? Let me know in the comments. With me today, actually I have not one but two guests, Tengu230 and MeliPlayful, the most adorable couple I know on YouTube. How are you two doing today?
We're adorable.
Yeah, where did that come from?
That was wonderful. That just made me so happy.
Well, you guys are playing your games together and stuff like that, and that makes me happy when there's happy couples. But yes, getting back on track, how are you guys doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Tengu?
I'm good too. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you, Chad?
I think we're all doing wonderful at the moment. All right, first of all, I want the two of you to tell me a little bit story. How did the two of you meet, and how did you two start dating?
You want me to take that, or you want it?
Sure. Yeah, you can take it.
He stalked me for like 10 years. No, I'm joking.
No.
I
Wow, we're going there already. Sorry.
Came across his channel when I was the Mount Apollo show, and I never spoke to him because he made me nervous. And
I didn't know she was stalking me.
I was not stalking you.
Also, the truth comes out.
Out of respect for the person I was with at the time, I stopped watching him and completely forgot about him. And it was like maybe a couple of years later, he pops up on my Erica video. And I was like, well, that's kind of cool. And me, if you support me, I'll go and support you until you piss me off. And I went and started supporting him. And I remember I asked him if he wanted to play games, and he never really came and played with me. He came and talked to me one time, but that was about it. And then he had an accident at work, and he reached out to me, and that just kind of went from there. And then I wore him down.
You wore him down. So you wore him. So now we have the truth. You wore him down. He wasn't stalking you. You wore him down.
Yep. I pursued him. I chased him down.
So do you agree with all that, Tengu? Did she wear you down?
Well, after the accident, it was, we got to know each other, pretty well. And I was kind of, confided in her. And she showed me a lot of support. So
Oh, that's good. Good.
Yeah.
So, what was the first thing you noticed about the other person?
The first thing I noticed was his voice. In all of his little voices he does. And I still, to this day, it's like his voice. And there was an instant thing with him, I know this sounds crazy, but I felt instantly like he was my soulmate. And the more I got to know him, the more I realized it. And so, yeah, we're actually meeting in March, if, like I said, COVID allows it, and we're gonna go from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Tengu, what was the first thing you loved about her channel? The first thing that you noticed about Mel that attracted you to her?
She has a very bubbly personality, I feel. She's like, when I was watching her the first time, she was like always like, at least the ones I was watching, she was like laughing a lot, you know? And I remember watching her VR, what was it, Rush of Blood, I think? It was like the Until Dawn one.
Yep,
When
the
I
VR.
was scared.
Yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, and she was just getting spooked and stuff like, you know, every 5 or 10 seconds. And I was like, man, she needs to play more horror games. Yeah. But then, you know, she's saying like she's like pretty scared of them. But I mean, you know, right now she's uploading Soma. Like, so I don't know. I feel like I kind of got her a little bit more into horror games.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is when I first started playing, though, I was into horror games. That was my thing. Fatal Frame 2, like, you know, and I'm not talking about when I first started playing, it was back, like, my first game I ever played was Pitfall. So, a long time ago. But when I really got into gaming, it was Fatal Frame 2 that really got me hooked. And I could not get away. And I played horror from that point on. And then one day I just got scared and I just couldn't do it anymore. And then he comes along and he's like, you know, what do you want to do? And I was like, let's do horror. And we decided to do this whole thing where I play and he watches and everybody can make fun of me. And it's really gotten really good. Like, I'm really enjoying it.
Well, I'm glad. Soma's definitely a different style of game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually I know when people have guests and stuff like that, you know, they ask them questions about their own channel or get to know them. I want to do something a little bit different, kind of, you know, old school, like the newlywed dating game kind of thing. I want to ask you 5 questions, but I want you to answer what you think the other person's going to say. So let's see who knows who just maybe a little bit better. So,
Okay.
Mel, we're going to start with you. What is Tengu's favorite video game character? And there's only one. You can't pick 3 or 4. You got to pick one favorite video game character.
We actually talked about this a long time before you even like asked us this question, and his exact words to me was, "I can't pick just one."
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, but
like
honestly, I think that it's probably he likes stealthy. He's really into stealthy, and like he's got the Corvo mask and everything. So I think it would be Corvo from Dishonored. Did I say his name right? Corvo?
Yeah, Corvo, yeah. Yep, I got the mask. Looking at it right on the table right now. Honestly, if there was anybody, probably, anybody stealth would probably be Corvo. Maybe a second would be maybe like Sam Fisher or something.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Mel. You got 1 down. What about you, Tengu? Who do you think is Mel's favorite video game character?
This is so easy.
Yeah, it's like her favorite game is BioShock. So I know it's Big Daddy in BioShock.
So I have to ask this, Mel, you know, because I am a Dishonored fan too, but I'm a huge BioShock fan. Why Big Daddy? It just seems a little bit different than a lot of the popular choices. So I'm just curious, why the Big Daddy?
When I first came around that corner and I seen him, I was like, oh, and I was so scared. I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to go against him. But then I realized that he was kind of like, I don't want to say programmed because they put that stuff in him to make him like connect with her. But like, he was protecting her with everything he had. And I mean, and my second favorite is the little sister. So I mean, it's like, you know, to me they're one entity. But he was doing everything he can to protect her. And I don't know. I guess like growing up, like my favorite person in the whole world was my daddy, and maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it's something really deep. But it's like the Big Daddy's just amazing to me, and I haven't been able to find a character just as good as him.
No, it's definitely a strong character, but like I said, it's usually not someone's popular one, so I had to ask. All right. Second question. This one's going to start with you, Tengu. What is Mel's breakfast of choice? What is her favorite breakfast?
Man, I don't know.
Breakfast is just really funny.
Yeah.
Like I'll eat lunch for. I mean, I don't hate breakfast. I eat breakfast at dinner time usually, so that's really weird. In dinner for breakfast, but what's my favorite breakfast item?
I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't really know. I don't think you eat eggs. I've never heard you talk about eating eggs or anything.
I eat eggs over medium.
Okay. I feel I know you eat burritos a lot. Maybe like a breakfast burrito or something.
I do like breakfast burritos. You want me to tell you?
Breakfast burrito? Yeah.
Bacon.
Bacon.
When she told me bacon, I'm like, who eats you just bacon? But yeah, she said bacon.
Bacon by itself.
Well, I'm supposed to be on the keto diet, and I'm supposed to I can have eggs and bacon and stuff like that. But really, truthfully, if you want to sit me down with breakfast, eggs, bacon, biscuits, gravy, and that right there is my food.
That's your go-to. No.
Like a KFC bowl.
Yeah,
that'll kill you afterwards.
Yeah.
No. What do you think Tengu said his favorite breakfast was?
I don't know what his favorite is, but I know he eats oatmeal like every morning.
I do.
He does. Two
Yeah.
for 2 Mel. You're a little
And
bit
he
worried. Bacon was hard,
adds to
Tengu,
it.
so don't worry about missing that one. I probably would have gone breakfast burrito too. So
I don't know how bacon could be hard though. Doesn't everybody in the world eat bacon? Isn't that
I
their
eat bacon,
favorite
but
food?
it's like I'm a big buffet person myself, so
Yeah.
everyone eats bacon, but just like you usually have other things with it. But nothing wrong with it. Do not get me wrong. Bacon is good.
My heart's probably gonna be clogged one day. You're like, I hope not. Stop eating bacon.
Oatmeal then.
Oatmeal's good. All right, next question. This one we're going to start with you, Mel. What is Tengu's dream job? Now, it cannot be gaming or YouTube related. Dream job outside of all that. What do you think his dream job would be?
Yeah, because I was gonna say YouTuber. Like I actually have this little. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that he would be an amazing. Like if he just could only focus on his YouTube, I think that he would go really far. But he has so much things he has to do right now. But shoot, I can't say YouTuber. Honestly, can it be fake? Can it be fake?
You can be whatever you want. That's why they say dream job. But yeah, what would you think? Yeah, if you could do any job. Astronaut?
Astronaut.
He'd be in space.
I do like to explore Mass Effect and everything. Yeah.
He'd be in space.
Tango,
Yeah,
is she right?
Yeah. It's like astronaut, and probably after that would be like archaeologist or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has talked a lot about the archaeologist. I mean, if it was reality, it'd be an archaeologist. But if it wasn't reality, he'd be in space.
Well, that's why it's a dream job, you know.
I remember in school somebody was asking me what I wanted to be, and I'm like, astronaut. And then the person was like, I don't know if I can be in a place where there's no directions.
That is one of the most brilliant answers I think I ever heard and never thought of. Oh my god. All right. Tengu, what do you think Mel said her dream job would be?
Well, she's talked about this before, but selling jewelry on the beach.
Yeah.
That is her exact words. Selling jewelry on a beach.
Yeah.
I'd have a gift shop.
Yeah.
And I'd also sell local crafts.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a good living, and you get to be near the beach.
Mm-hmm. I'd live in a little hut on the beach. I'd live in a tent if I could on the beach.
So next question. This one we'll start with Tengu. What is Mel's dream vacation spot or destination? If she had one place she wanted to go on vacation, where would it be?
I would feel like anywhere there's a beach.
You know what? We just kind of led into it. Yeah.
That's why you went.
Yeah. I was like,
Are you not a beach person?
me? No, I like the beach.
All right.
Tsunamis I'm a little scared of, but beaches are cool.
I'm scared of tsunamis too.
Yeah.
And tidal waves and solar flares. I watch
Solar
Nova
flares.
on PBS. And
You
it
watch Nova
scared me.
too? I like the theme song for that.
It scares the shit out of me every time I watch it. I'm like trembling in the corner going, I'm not going to go outside because there might be a solar flare. Yeah,
All right,
I
Mel.
like the beach a lot.
Oh, there's something wrong. It's nice. It can be quiet and peaceful there. So, Mel, what do you think Tengu said? His dream vacation destination spot, where do you think he would want to go?
Outer space. We've talked about this. So, I mean, he would like to. Here's the thing: he's very introverted. He's extroverted when he's in like one-on-one, but he's introverted in real life. So, I mean, I know he'd like to go to Japan, but I really don't see him doing this because he hates airports. So, I'm thinking once again we're going fiction and we're going to outer space or Jurassic Park. He likes Jurassic Park, but he'd have to be 100% protected. So, outer space.
No power outages in Jurassic Park, please.
No T-Rexes either.
Yeah.
Wow. Tango, what was your answer?
If we're going fictional, then Jurassic Park would be like, yeah, but yeah, I mean Japan, that's there too. If it wasn't fictional, which Japan is real.
Yeah.
This is true. If you find a Jurassic Park, I don't know if I want to be happy about that or scared about that.
Yeah, because all the movies.
I'm not going with you. I'm not going with you to Jurassic Park.
I don't think no one's going to Jurassic Park.
Not even Jurassic World either.
All right, so we're kind of tied. You know, you both kind of missed one, the bacon, and you were close with Japan. You just didn't go with your gut there, Mel. Final question, and you both can answer this whenever, and there's a reason behind it. What is your perfect date night? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
Okay.
What do you think Tango would say his perfect date night would be?
Chilling. Just chilling. Hanging out at the house, eating food, playing video games, watching movies. It's the same thing we do every day. We hang out for 6 hours every day. Sometimes
6 hour dates. Yeah.
We watch movies, play video games, and just eat and talk.
Tango, what did you think Mel would say?
Probably the same thing, except seashells on the beach.
Oh yeah, if I could, I'd pick up seashells on the beach. Add that to my answers.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You both have the same answer, and that's where I'm going with the video games. You know, you're like dinner. You had pretty much the same exact answer. I'm like, this is pretty good. This is why you're the most adorable couple that I know, and it's just a cute answer. But yeah, so thank you. You know, you both missed one. Tango, I'm on your side. You know, bacon was kind of a hard choice right there. Okay. She had a chance to go 5-5. Go with your gut. But no. Great getting to know both of you. Is there any? I know you're doing the Soma series on your channel, Mel, but is there anything going on either of your channels that you want to promote or talk about right now?
We're actually, as we speak, we've been playing Amnesia Rebirth. That's going to be coming up on my channel.
It's coming up. Yeah.
And then really Soma and we're in a competition. He started playing Runner a long time ago.
Yeah, when it came out.
I saw it,
in 2017.
I saw it on his channel and I was like, I like this game. But he said it's hard, so I didn't want to play it. But I finally ended up getting it and I'm playing it. And I actually already beat it. And so
yeah, she beat it before I did.
Ooh.
Yeah, I beat it before he did. He's been playing since 2017.
Yeah, I play like 5 minutes every 6 months.
I beat it like a week. And so he's trying to hurry up and get that out in a timely manner without like hitting everybody at one time with it before I get mine out. And I think we both have 6 videos left or 5 videos left. So we're trying to see who gets it out first. But we're both playing Runner.
Yeah, so if you want to watch, you know, both of us play the same parts in different ways, I'd say check it out.
Yeah, I'm better at it.
Oh,
yeah, he is.
I'm joking.
Wow, the gauntlet has been thrown down.
How many parts is yours?
11, I think.
It's like 11? Yeah, mine's like 20. But then I did some of the extra stuff, like I was finding cats.
And I'm also going to be editing a video that features Crazychad.
What?
A Rocket League video, yes.
Yeah.
And if you guys are on his Twitter, you saw a little clip of that of him and Snipey talking about witches.
Well, obviously, I can't wait for any of your videos. For those listening, please check out the links to both Mel's and Tengu's videos down below. They're playing Soma and Ruiner now. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining me doing this. It was fun getting to know both of you. Tengu, first time obviously talking to you. Great meeting you. But yes, thank you so much for doing this. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome.
I was really excited for this.
Yeah, she totally was.
Yeah. You gotta do this.
I
like,
think it's
okay.
because she's spending time with you. But no, thank you again.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for having us do this.
Thank you, everyone who watched my show. If you have any ideas for future topics or want to be a guest, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, keep on gaming, you crazy boys and girls. Thanks for watching.